Today's eMoney tip of the week is on beneficiary reviews. One of the most undervalued things that we do for our clients is beneficiary reviews. We all have that story of somebody that passed away and had the wrong beneficiaries. Whether it was an ex-spouse, it was maybe they were married and they had their brother or sister or somebody else from before they were married on as beneficiaries. It's such an important thing to do. Well, we're assuming when we give you this tip of the week that you've already got the beneficiary information from your clients. You've gotten it from the vault. They've loaded their information. You have it. But how do you review it with your clients? And more importantly, we're going to show you tips to make it more meaningful to your clients. So the first thing we want to do is we want to pull up our client. Today we have our sample client, Pam and Jim Helpert, that we've pulled up here. And we're going to want to go under reports. The best way we know to find these beneficiaries and do it quickly is under reports. There are multiple ways to access these beneficiaries. Not only under reports is there multiple ways. You could go under base facts and look at each individual account, but we just want to get a higher level. So if we were talking to our clients about beneficiaries, we want to click on reports. Now you could have your favorite reports here, and there's a ways to edit those, and we could talk about that in another tip of the week. But I'm just going to, for this sake, show you all reports. Again, this is where they're starred. You can star which ones you want to have. But we're going to go down to fact details report. You might have this one starred, you might not have it starred. I'm just showing you how to get there. There is other reports you can access the same report through. But once you're under this, you're going to see there's sub-reports here. We're going to click on a sub-report that says beneficiaries. So this is a great report. You can take this report first off and have this up on the screen to share with clients. But you can also hit web print here. This web print is going to pull up a dialog box that I actually have on a separate screen, so I can't show it to you. Once that dialog box comes up, you can actually print it to a PDF. That's a quick way to do this, to get this in there. There's another way you can get this to actually send it directly to the reports in your vaults. But right now, I just want to show you why we do this one in front of clients. So if you look at this particular client, whenever somebody brings in a new account from outside, it's typically a default to equal to children. So unless you've gone on there and specifically put something else, which in this case we have their children's information. Yeah, equally to children is the same thing as up here, 50% to each one of their two children. But is that meaningful and impactful to your clients? Does that show your clients that you know them and you know what their goals are? Does that help them to understand where their goals are? So we really want to make sure that we hammer home that we know our clients, and more importantly, that we're all on the same page. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go and correct these for this client. So we always like to review this for every single client to make sure that if we have equally to children, it's going to be updated. But before I get to that, let's just pretend these were all correct. This is a great way to have that conversation. Are your beneficiaries correct? We would then put this into observations under a recommendation. And if there's any change that need to be made, we would also include this under next steps. And we could also show in another tip how you can include this report under your presentation tool. So let's talk about changing this. So we would want to go then, we know these are both the life insurance policies, so we would go under facts. We like to stay into base facts instead of getting advanced facts. We like to access everything here. So we're going to go down to insurance under protection. Click on this one, and we are going to go to the advanced now. Again, you could have gone to advanced to get to there. We like to always access everything in base facts because that's what we use in front of clients and that's what we're used to. And we're going to click on the beneficiaries here. Once we click on this beneficiaries here, we know that the spouse is already in here. We're going to change this. We're not going to hit delete here. There's a reason why. I'm going to show you in a second. We're going to change this. Once you click on it, it pulls up this box. And we're going to change this to the first child. We're then going to change this to 50% under here. It just makes it easier because when you add, you're going to have to add them as 100% anyways, the way the system works. And then we're going to hit here, add Dwight, 50%. Now, a reason why some advisors don't want to do this is you run a scenario with 3. Now, if you're doing under the wills, you can actually make it, the system will actually do the actual mathematical average, but you have to do 33.33, 33.33, and 33.34. So you have to pick one child. And if you don't want to go down to that, you can do 33, 33, and 34. Some clients don't like that. Some advisors don't like that. We prefer to have the children's names on there. That's what's important to us. That's what's important to our clients. This is a relationship business, and more importantly, this is about to help your clients achieve their goals, not somebody else's goals. So that's why we like to have that there. So now that we have this in here, we can save this, okay? get out of here, and we're going to go to our reports. Make sure you hit save. It's an important step. And I'm not going to update the other insurance. You can do that on your own. But again, we're going to go to all reports. There's other ways to get to this. I'm just showing you the preferred way I like to go. Into fact details. We're going to go under beneficiaries. And now we're going to see that this shows up the correct way. We would go in and update this one as well. We hope this tip helped educate and empower you to do more plans for your clients so that you can impact more lives through financial planning. If you have some great tips we don't know about, we'd love to hear about them. If you have a better way of doing what we just showed you, we'd love to hear about that, because we are a noble profession, and together we can elevate the profession.